Hello, welcome back to Restorative Aroma Yoga, where we practice one restorative pose and integrate one essential oil. Today our essential oil is rose, sweet, harmonizing, and circulating. This particular oil that I'm using today is from Blue Dolphin. It's a 10% mixture in jojoba. For our pose today, we'll need some props. 3 bolsters. Notice 2 are of equal height. The one in the middle is a little bit smaller, a little bit lower. A belt, and then a blanket. The pose we're practicing today was taught to me by my teacher, Kathleen Wright. The pose is Setubandha Baddha Konasana. Let's start first by placing our oil, this beautiful rose ally. I'm going to place it on 2 different points today. The first one is considered a source point, pericardium, or heart, I should say, heart 7, not pericardium, but heart 7. It's at the wrist on the baby finger side. You can see the bone of the wrist. It's right in between that bone and the tendon right at the wrist, heart 7. This particular point is thought to be a source point. What's meant by a source point is that it creates a resonance almost like a tuning fork along the whole meridian. Reminds the meridian what it does. When you hold it on the point, no pressing, just a gentle holding right at that point, creating a resonance between the point, the oil, and the meridian. You can hold on each of these points anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, just when you feel complete. The next point is conception vessel 17, which is right at the center line of the chest. I'm going to place that right on that heart space, right on that heart chakra. So we combine that heart 7 with CV17. We have a wonderful flow and connection from the heart all along that heart meridian. When we're done with the application, you can rub the excess oil into your hand. Take a nice inhalation. Smell that beautiful essence of rose. Rose is thought to help in cases where we have heartache, disappointment, sorrow, and where we need some forgiveness, self-forgiveness, compassion. Now let's set up in our pose. I've taken my strap and I've already made a loop with the strap. The tail of the strap will be available to me, also the buckle, so that I can adjust once I'm in the pose. Now I'm going to sit on that middle bolster. All the way towards the end of the bolster. I take the strap, place it over my back, place it down around the lower hip sacral area. Strap will then come across the legs. I'm going to have the tail available on one side. Once it comes across the inner legs, I'm going to place it around the outer side of the feet. Then I'm going to start to pull the tail of the strap, keeping the strap down around that lower sacral area and bringing the heels and the feet closer to the sit bones and the perineum. Hands behind me to lift the chest. I'm going to slowly lay back. And as I lay back, I can push into my feet on the bolster until I feel the shoulder blades supported by the middle bolster. In that support of the shoulder blades by the middle bolster, that helps to lift the chest and make the chest more vibrant. The blanket overhead can be used if you have any sort of space between your neck and the floor, which I do. Tops of the shoulders are on the floor. Then I'm going to take that blanket behind the head. For me, I'm just going to give it a small, maybe like a half a roll, just to gently fill that space between the cervical curve and the floor. Feeling that length of the neck. But the rolled blanket also sends a message to the neck, to the cervical curve that is cared for, and it can relax too. The bolsters on the outsides of the thighs fill that space in the outer hip. So there's a grounding type action in that outer hip. So besides the support of the strap, you have the support of the bolsters on the outside of the thighs. If you find you still need more support on the outer legs, you can place another layer of blanket or maybe even small rolled blankets into that upper outer hip, again for grounding. Arms extended gently to the sides, fingers soft, and just allow yourself to settle into the pose. Feeling that essence of rose, sweet, circulating. Maybe I'm feeling that connection all along the heart meridian, from baby finger up to the armpit, into the heart chakra at CV17. Feel yourself drawing inward into that inner heart space. A place of self-forgiveness and self-compassion. Maybe even seeing the rose in the heart, gently opening with this unconditional love and support of the essence of rose. You can stay in the pose anywhere from 3 to 5 to 8 minutes. But as you feel ready to come out, you can reach up to the blanket that's supporting the head and neck. Slide that out overhead. Let the head come to the floor. Then reach up to the strap. Slip the feet out of the strap. Press the feet into the bolster and push back, straight back, until the sacrum and tailbone are on the floor. Allow the feet to come to the floor too. Rest here for a few breaths so that the spine can come back into a lengthened neutral type shape. Giving yourself that time to release that gentle back bend. And then you can roll onto your side and press yourself up. Thank you for practicing with me today and integrating rose essential oil and this beautiful pose, Setubandha Baddha Konasana. Have a lovely day.